So what is your biggest achievement? Oh, my biggest achievement is increasing my company revenue by 500% in 6 months. Really? How did you do this? Oh, it just happened. It was my magic. Okay. Don't hire this guy. Oh, my greatest achievement is quitting my last job. I just realized that that place was not right for me, so I just decided to leave. How was that an achievement? Well, it's not an easy decision to leave a job, so I'm really proud of it. Next candidate, please. My greatest achievement is when our team got the award for the best project. It was really a great teamwork. Okay, but what was your unique contribution in getting this reward? Nothing much exactly except for contributing to some regular team activities. Okay. I don't think I need to tell you this, but don't give these answers. Instead, watch this video till the end because I will share with you why the recruiters ask this question, what are the things you can do about it, and I will also give you 2 perfectly crafted answers at the very end. My name is Jamil Hai, and I've been working in management positions across South Asia, Middle East, and North America for the last 20 years. My mission is to help you build real life skills for your job and career that they don't teach you in college. One of the main reasons why recruiters ask this question is performance prediction. The basic principle of every job interview is that past behavior or performance is the best predictor of future performance. That's why they ask you questions like, how did you solve problems? What is your biggest achievement? Tell me about a time when you managed a conflict. So all of these questions are basically rooted in the assumption that the way you have handled these kind of situations in the past, that's the best predictor of how you will handle these situations in the future. So by asking the question, what is your biggest achievement, they want to take a peek at what has been the biggest highlight of your career so far, and that will give them an idea on what you are capable to achieve in the future for their company. The second reason to ask this question is to assess your skills and abilities. Your biggest achievement can tell the recruiter a lot about your ability to problem solve, your ability to lead, your ability on certain functional areas or technical areas that they are interviewing for. So it's a very good way to get a nice overview of what you are really made up of and what you can deliver for their company in the future. Now, there are 3 things you need to consider while answering this question: relevance, significance, and quantifiable results. Let's cover relevance first. Now, you have to make sure that the biggest achievement you are sharing is relevant to the job you are applying for. Sometimes you may have 2 or 3 different examples of what you would like to share as your biggest achievement. So in that case, you need to pick up the one which is the most relevant. So for example, if you are applying for a project management position, your biggest achievement could be around something on project management, whether it's delivering a big complicated project on time, or working with a very diverse group of people on a very big project and bringing them together and making sure that you were delivering like everybody's needs and you were kind of driving a win-win situation. I'm just giving examples, but the key is that the example should be relevant. What you cannot do is that if you're interviewing for a project manager role, you give examples of your biggest achievement from your college days or from something which is completely irrelevant to the world of project management, because that's not going to fly. Second one is significance. You have to select an example which is significant in terms of how you work with people or what kind of results you delivered. Of course, you don't have to over exaggerate like one of the bad examples I showed you at the beginning of this video, but you have to make sure that it's not something trivial that, oh, I resolved the conflict between person X and Y and that's my biggest achievement. Because yeah, it's a good example of conflict management, but the question is about your biggest achievement. It's not about a specific area, right? So try to come up with something which had a big impact on your company, or if you are giving an example from your university or college days, so then try to share an example which had a meaningful impact on a bunch of people or on a process or something like that. And the last thing is quantifiable results. So make sure that whatever example you are sharing in terms of your biggest achievement, it has got some tangibles to talk about. So in the world of supply chain, we talk a lot about service, right? So if your biggest achievement is that you delivered a project or you delivered an initiative where you significantly improved service for your customers, then back it up by some hard numbers, right? Let's say your service improved from 85% to 99%, right? So that's a big achievement, right? It's something you can be proud of. Or you delivered, $100 million project on time and on budget, right? And you had to go through a lot of different roadblocks on that. Or if the project was even delayed, how did you get it back on track? So make sure that the results are quantifiable and they have got some numbers associated with them so that the recruiters can contextualize the impact that your biggest achievement had on the organization you work for. So now let's look at the first example, which is from the world of project management. One of my biggest achievements was leading a cross-functional team to implement a new software that streamlined our company's operations. In my previous role as a project manager, our company identified a need for a more efficient system to manage inventory and track shipments. I took charge of the project from inception to completion, working closely with stakeholders to define requirements, select the right software solution, and create a project plan. Throughout the project, I faced several challenges, including tight deadlines and budget constraints. However, through effective communication, resource collaboration, and problem solving, we were able to overcome these obstacles and successfully implement the new system on time and within budget. As a result of this project, our company experienced a significant improvement in operational efficiency with a 20% reduction in inventory errors and a 15% increase in shipment accuracy. Additionally, the new system saved the company $50,000 annually in operating costs. So here you can see that all those three boxes that we talked about earlier, relevance, significance, and quantification with numbers, are all checked here because the interview is for a project management role. So this is a project management example. The impact is pretty significant. I mean, a 15% reduction in errors may sound small to some people, but I know in the world of supply chain, that's a big number. And similarly, in terms of dollar savings, it helped the company save $50,000 annually, which is a significant amount. So once again, this is also backed up by some hard evidence on quantifiable savings. Let's look at the next example from the world of manufacturing. One of the most significant achievements was leading a team in reducing production waste by 30% in 6 months. This not only saved the company $100,000 annually, but also contributed to our sustainability goals, aligning with the company's commitment to environmental stewardship. So this is a short example, but it's pretty powerful because it has got some very solid data-based results. And it is also very relevant. So in this case, it's an example from the world of manufacturing. So in the manufacturing world, most companies are really making sure that sustainability is a priority and reducing emissions is a priority. Therefore, this is a hot topic there. So it's very relevant. The results are pretty significant, as you can see in the example, and they are also backed up by hard numbers. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I've also made videos on interview questions like why should we hire you or what are your salary expectations, which you can watch by clicking over here. Keep watching.